Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday, and we are outside. Poppy was just having a social distance catch up with the neighbours. We've just moved to the shade by the garage for this now. Okay, so we will continue with, what's the name of this book? Karate. What does karate mean?
Hand.
Close. Chinese hand originally. Empty hand. So this book is Empty Hand. Hello Helen. I presume it's Ollie and Sammy there joining us for Wisdom Wednesday. Give us a thumbs up, a smiley face or something to let us know you're joining us. Okay, so we are well over halfway through this book now. Hopefully well through our lockdown scenario as well. Hey, we want to get back to our dojo, don't we, Poppy?
We've done this
all the
one.
things. We've not done this one.
Yeah,
no.
we have.
Not Geri, we haven't done this. We spoke about it last week, but we didn't do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. Okay, so what we're doing, we're reading through The Empty Hand, a karate word book, to understand further depth of knowledge to our martial arts. There's a lot to it, okay, and we've discovered much. So go through our previous playlists of videos and everything else as far as The Empty Hand goes. So, Geri, spelt with a K-E-R-I, but we use it nearly all the time as Geri with the G because it follows in with the combination as a kick. So Geri is a phonic character. The left side means leg and the right side means fast, and also indicates pronunciation. Together they mean to kick or kick. The second character is the Japanese symbol li, and now adding a noun ending to the word, Geri. Even though it has an R, the R is pronounced as an L in Japanese. It's not Geri or Geri, it's Ge, because you do the E as an A and the R as an L, Geri, and the I as an E.
Daddy, I can't see my red word.
You red word, Poppy can see her red word, which one?
That.
The. Very good, Poppy, very good. Okay, so what is Geri? Without a doubt, the most flamboyant karate techniques there are is kicks. Amazing acrobatic kicks are mainstays of martial arts movies. You paying attention? The Japanese word for kick is Geri, and its ideogram, what we just spoke about there, its ideogram is made up of the radicals foot and fast. The word's pronunciation can change to Geri when combined with words to form compounds. Front kick, for example, is mae Geri. We know that, don't we, from our syllabus? So nothing new there, nothing new there. Sit, stay. When children start karate, they are often most eager to learn the kicks. Unfortunately, where are you going?
I'm just doing this.
Unfortunately, the kicking techniques are among the most difficult to master, and the beautiful high kicks demonstrated over and over again in the movies are usually not very practical in real self-defense. The distance the foot has to travel from the ground to the opponent's head provides your opponent many opportunities to counterattack, and extending the foot so high also seriously compromises your balance and maneuverability. The most effective kicks, therefore, tend to target the lower body. The knees and the groin are very good targets for stopping attackers with one strike, as they are when we practice our self-defense. What is the best move for self-defense?
Run away.
Run away, and then if you can't, kick them in the nuts.
Not that one.
Stop talking with your mouth. I encouraged that. Does this mean students of karate should only practice kicking to the lower body? Not quite. An effective kick, regardless of height, requires power, strength and balance, all of which can be better developed by practicing high kicks. Instructors will tell you that it is always good to be able to kick higher than you need to. You may have had the experience of giving a speech or performing a piece of music in front of an audience. If you have, you know that practicing just enough to get through your piece once or twice without a mistake is not enough to guarantee a good performance. Although it is true that the audience will hear your speech or musical performance only once, you must practice until you are able to perform it 10, 20 or even 15 times without a mistake. This is because when we are in front of audience, we are often nervous and cannot perform as well as we do in practice. If you have only mastered your task, sufficiently to complete it perfectly once, it is very unlikely that your one success will occur in front of an audience. Finish that. The same is true in self-defense, when you will probably be even more nervous than when performing in front of an audience. If you can barely kick to an opponent's knee during practice, there's a good possibility you will not be able to do so effectively in a real situation of danger. Only by practicing high kicks can you be confident of defending yourself with low kicks. In karate, as in life, the best way to increase your chance of attaining a particular goal is by aiming higher. So shoot for those stars and we hit the moon. Okay, so once again we just talk about what is much known in our syllabus training with Geri kicks, but we learn much more about life itself. Yes?
Can I put my plate in?
No, we'll do that in a minute. There's no rush. Okay, right, on to the next one. Okay, what is Kiai? What is Kiai?
That way show a teacher how good you are, and that how positive you are and how good you are.
So Bobby says to show how positive and how good you are. So Ki is a phonic character. The top part of the picture, the top part is a picture of steam. Beneath and inside it is an abbreviated picture of a rice stalk, which indicates pronunciation. Together, rice and steam came to have the meaning energy. I is a combined meaning character. The lower part is the mouth of a pot and the upper part is its lid. Together they have the meaning of matching. Anyone who has ever seen a karate, so that's the Kiai ideogram. Anyone who has ever seen a karate demonstration knows that karate masters always shout when they punch or kick, and they shout very loudly. You might even say they scream. This is called Kiai.
Kiai actually mean where you take positive, how good you are at training, and how when new people come in, you need to show your attitude to them, how you do it, and then top of you, for you showing an attitude to it.
Spot on. This, what was I say? And they shout very loudly. You might even say they scream. This is called Kiai. Many Asians believe that there is a force that flows through all things. This was also said once many, many years ago in a galaxy far, far away, making them more move and change. This is called Ki in Japanese, or Chi or Ki in Chinese. That's what we said. You should have been paying attention. You can watch it again later. The weather, for example, which is always changing, is called Tenki, or heavenly ki. People have ki as well, although most times we are not even aware of it. You may, however, have the experience of being tired one minute and full of energy the next, just because something, a sudden invitation to a party or an impending deadline for a term paper, stimulated you. And when people are very scared or very angry or excited, they sometimes find that they are stronger than they've ever been. Sit down, darling. Come on, sit on your chair. Some Asians explain this by saying in their situations people are intuitively focusing their ki or chi in just the right way to give themselves incredible energy. Some martial artists believe that with practice you can learn to control your ki, to give yourself this energy whenever you want. A part of this is the screaming, the Kiai, which means working with ki or harmonizing ki, chi. But you don't have to believe in ki to understand why shouting might make your karate techniques stronger. By shouting you are making sure you are exhaling at the time of attack, which in turn ensures that you are relaxed. And experts in all sports say that you you are your strongest and fastest when you are relaxed. This is why bodybuilders exhale when they are lifting weights, and why you can hear, even on television, the sharp exhalation of boxers, even when they punch. This also is why all karate instructors, whether or not they believe in ki, believe that Kiai is very important. A proper Kiai comes not from the lungs, but from the lower abdomen or tendon. Ask your instructor for guidance in proper breathing, which should include directions on how to Kiai effectively. Do not repeatedly shout from your lungs, as this can tire you very quickly and even damage your throat. As you continue your study, you may become more motivated in class whenever you and your classmates make loud Kiai during your drills. A good Kiai can also motivate you to retaliate when you are on the receiving end of a particular daunting attack. When you become more aware of your breathing in general, you should also see an increase in your stamina and strength. And of course, when you are actually defending yourself, a sudden, loud scream may scare away an attacker before you have to even strike a single blow. So, what is Kiai? Kiai!
That means saying how good you are. That showing if a new person come in. So that means that's like I mean your attitude is good, and you've shown how a new Della boy need to follow you. You need to
Kiai.
Yeah, Kiai, like the tone positive.
So we've been practicing the certain things that we've been speaking about in the workbook, such as the knowledge of the bow and the essence of it that we went through in the respect side of things. So we will follow up on the Kiai in classes as well. For instance, in the Fight Club, we use mantras. We use "I am a champion," which in itself is a Kiai if you read through the text and the expression the way that we do it. What is tandem? What is kumite?
I do know.
You do know?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not talking about it.
You're not talking about it. Well, we'll talk about that next week. Peace out. Catch up with you then.